Hello, my name is Paz Oliveres, and I'm submitting this video in support of my Essay Speaks proposal titled Supporting the Dream, Developing an Undocumented Student Ally Training for Staff and Faculty on Your Campus. And this is a topic that's very near and dear to my heart as a student affairs professional because I've been working with undocumented students for more than a decade and really seen just a variety of challenges that they face really in their pursuit of higher education as they're working to persist and earn their degrees. And I think even in a state like California, where I'm located, we still see students really experiencing a number of challenges, despite the fact that we do have state policies in place that actually do provide greater access to higher education and various forms of financial aid. So even in a state like ours, where we have these policies in place, many of which have been in place for more than a decade, we still have student affairs professionals and faculty members who, one, really just don't understand the issues that undocumented students face and aren't even aware of these policies. And so I think for us, it's really important that these folks are informed. And I think the other reason why I thought this was a really important topic, particularly for NASPA professionals, is because looking at the competencies for NASPA, particularly the one on diversity, equity, and inclusion, we are looking to try to ensure that we are supporting all students to the best of our ability. And I think that oftentimes undocumented students are an area where we often have a gap in terms of how well prepared we are to serve that population. And so I think our efforts to do professional development in various areas don't always focus on that particular population. And so what we're trying to put forth in this session is a conversation to really encourage folks to develop undocumented student ally trainings for their campus. This is an idea that we did not create on our own. It really comes from other campuses that we've worked with and that have actually been doing allies trainings for a number of years. And it's definitely, I think, catching on more over time, but it's something that we actually just adopted for our own campus for the first time this year and just delivered this spring and really had a great response and definitely a high demand for. So we exceeded our capacity in terms of our training that did also include staff, faculty, and administrators on our campus. And we certainly intend to do additional trainings. We'll do some kind of targeted trainings for certain professionals like financial aid and our mental health folks. So there are, a variety of kind of branch off types of trainings that we intend to do. But I think there's a lot of great potential with something like this, and I think we're really excited about the momentum that we've been able to build, not only around just this professional development piece, but really just in terms of expanding that conversation about what our institution is doing to support undocumented students. And it's actually prompted us to develop a Dream Center task force to actually develop a Dream Center for our campus. So that's another initiative that many campuses in the state of California have been adopting, which is to open what are being referred to as Dream Centers or Dream Resource Centers to really create sort of a center to support the undocumented student population. So I think for us, it's actually been a great stepping stone to the next place to really ensure that our students are being well supported. And the reason why I think that was prompted is because we did have students that were part of our training who, really their voices were very prominent and they let folks know what they needed. And I think after folks heard that, they and were better equipped to understand the challenges that those students face and the policies and various pieces, they were, more, I think, invested in trying to do something to support that group. So I think that there's really, again, a lot of potential with these. And so I think for us, this was a really exciting opportunity to be able to talk to our colleagues and our peers around the region about what we're doing on our campus to really encourage them to do the same, and also to let them know that they don't have to reinvent the wheel, that this is something that's being done in various places around the region, and so that there are resources to draw from, there are best practices to draw from, and this is something that they can do on their own campuses. So that's essentially the purpose of our session, and I thank you for your time.